lot of people perceived me and him, our marriage, as if I was suffering. Yes, he's a good man, he's a good father.
Idibia shocks everyone with her unexpected revelation about her accepting her ex-husband back. The internet had barely recovered from the heated clash between Twoface and Natasha when Idibia stepped into the conversation, delivering a revelation that sent shockwaves across social media. For days, fans had watched the drama unfold. Cryptic posts, emotional outbursts, accusations flying from every corner. Everyone had an opinion, everyone had a theory, but the one person who remained silent through it all was Annie. Even until now, in a car video shared on her page, Idibia spoke gently. Her voice was steady but filled with the kind of honesty that captures attention instantly. She said, "I have gone through a lot with this man." She began, "We've hurt each other, we've healed each other, but I have realized that something, I'm willing to accept him back, even if it comes to worse." Comment exploded instantly. People were confused, some cheering her strength, others shocked that after such a public clash involving Natasha, she still found room in her heart to forgive Twoface. But Annie didn't stop there. She explained that her decision wasn't about public pressure or trying to save Twoface. It was about her family, her years of shared memories, and the understanding that love, no matter how bruised, sometimes deserves a second chance. People thought it was a joke until she went back to change her name from Annie Macaulay back to Annie Idibia. That was when people truly believed what she was saying. Like this love choco, guys. I think they are soulmates, cause what is this? She admitted she wasn't excusing anyone's behavior, not his words, not the online confrontation, not the emotional storm that followed, but she believed everyone deserves a moment of clarity and an opportunity to grow. Love is not always pretty, she said, but when you choose someone, you fight for them. This is my choice. Her statement immediately overshadowed the earlier clash between Twoface and Natasha. Bloggers picked it up, fans debated it, and influencers shared their thoughts. Some called her brave, some called her soft-hearted, some called it unexpected. But one thing was certain, Idibia had once again proven that she moves on her own terms with a heart that refuses to let chaos define her.
How many mom have 7 kids and look like this?
But you're the only one that you have only 2.
That's right.
Now, didn't people say you were foolish for saddling yourself with innocent after all those baby mama dramas? Is that foolishness?
The truth is, they don't understand. I wasn't like waiting, even if it seemed like I was really like waiting, because they don't know. They just know from his point of, his point of view. Everybody knows, oh, Twoface, this girl is pregnant today. Oh, and then we saw him and Annie somewhere else. Oh, this girl is pregnant, and then he was with Annie So the truth is, we broke up. I've been with other people too. Like, I've dated other people that I really liked, and sorry.
But eventually, you had to run back.
Something is not always right, if you're not with the right person.
So the thing is, you're not sitting down there waiting, crying. We're moving on with your life.
Oh, I cried, but I wasn't like waiting and just hoping that.
But he's the love of your life.
He's the love of my life.
And he remains the love of your life. So how do you handle his purported shenanigans, strain, even after your time?
I don't know. I just take the day as it comes, though, and take. Every day I try to understand him more and better, because he's really hard to unravel, I try to understand who he is more and more, and then I try to, make some sacrifice too, and self-denial,
What kind of sacrifices do you make?
Like
keeping quiet?
No, not keeping quiet. I'm even talking like my work.
Oh.
Because there are times that we both have to be away. And then I'm like, please, you stay, just let me do this 1 week, and then you do the next one, and then it says, my money big past your money. And all that kind of stuff. So
for TW magazine, he told me that this is her opportunity to shine. I mean, I found that very sweet, because it's like, people talk about me. This is our opportunity to shine. And he was very proud of the fact that we wanted to feature you. And then our interest was that all these people asking, why is Innocent marrying this girl? Why is this girl marrying Innocent? But I found it quite quaint. But I also want you to share with my viewers what work you're doing now. Because it's not like, oh, you're a celebrity wife, you just
Stop mistaking patterns for karma. There is a difference between karma and pattern. Don't worry, I will teach you. Do you know that some people actually enjoy chaos? Some people are always attracted to chaotic people, lousy people, noisy people, violent people. You don't know? You are crying for people to come and help Twoface. Did Twoface tell you that he needs help? Did he? Is Twoface a child? A grown man who made a decision? You are saying we should save him? No. What is happening with Tubaba is what is called pattern. When you already understand a pattern, right? That is what you attract. He enjoys chaotic women. He enjoys the drama. He enjoys the noise. In fact, a lot of you will not understand, but some men love chaos. You know, I took my time. I read a lot of comments on blogs. You know, people had different opinion. But it is only on social media that it sounds strange that a husband and wife are quarreling. It is only on social media that it sounds strange that a wife is having an altercation with her husband. It is only on social media that it sounds strange when you curse your man curse you. These are normal marital hazard everywhere. It is not karma. Most times it's just the things that you attract, the things that you know, the things that you are used to doing. You will keep attracting those kind of women because that is what you understand until you heal. You don't know that a lot of people love violent love. That point will be say everybody go break bottle, back, at the end of the day, Romeo and Juliet. Oh, did Regina Daniels ever accepted that she was having relationship problem before? But when she was ready to leave, did she call us to come and move her back away from her? No. She woke up. She came to the internet. She said, I am done. See, when you want to leave a marriage or a relationship that you feel like you are no longer safe, you can leave. Nobody can drag you out. Nobody can save you. When you are done defending, when you're done trying, when you're done protecting, it is okay for you to walk away. So Twoface does not need help. Now, allegedly, it came out that Twoface left Annie Macaulay Idibia because they said she was on drugs. Remember that video that trended online? I think rich, famous, and whatever. The only thing that made Tubaba come out was because he needed to explain his own part when people started accusing him of being the one who brought Annie Macaulay into drugs. That was where Tubaba said, no, we've been going through a divorce process and yadi, yadi, yadi. That was when the confirmation of their marriage ending became a reality. Right? Good. Now, everybody that is shouting, karma came so early. Karma came so early. Karma knocked on the door. All of you that are saying you left African queen to African warrior, let's switch the table up a bit. In as much as everybody is trying to save Twoface because Twoface seemed like a very calm person. If you were on Daddy Freeze's live yesterday, the two men who came to Daddy Freeze live to say their own part of the story concerning Twoface and Natasha, the men who claimed to have worked with Twoface. Now, if you see the way these men told this story, and if you see the way they talked about Twoface, in fact, and I quote, one of the guys said, Tubaba is so quiet that he has never seen a man this patient all his life. In fact, Twoface is always calm anytime they are in a, banter or argument. That's what he said. In fact, The people who spoke about Twoface yesterday painted a picture of perfection. They explained to us how Natasha is the one breaking. In fact, one of the guys actually said when they traveled for the UK tour, they came back, blah, blah, blah. They saw that Natasha was bleeding and her bone was out. Now, my question is, what does Twoface do to Natasha that makes her scream like that? Do you know that a lot of people that you call calm and patient are narcissists? Narcissistic men. They barely talk. If you see them, sometimes you be pitying them. In fact, anytime you see their wife reacting, you pitying them. This woman too, they maltreat. This woman too, they subdue. This woman too. And do you ever wonder why those kind of men attract the type of Natasha? Pattern. Those kind of men know how to trigger you. Then you will start running mad. See, marriage is a very deep thing. And the honest truth is, Twoface does not need help. Anybody that is talking about Twoface right now just want to enjoy the clouds, the engagement, drop your opinion, say one or two. The man doesn't need help. We did not hold Twoface down when he decided to divorce Macaulay. If Twoface is tired of his next marriage or relationship, he knows how to walk away. Let's stop all this. He might not even need help like we think. Some men love drama. Some men love chaos. That is their turn on. Some marriages live like that. Baz goes, kian, bosai. If anybody survive, if anybody buy, there are some people that love chaos. They love chaotic women. If you're not a dramatic woman, if you don't have anger issues, if you're not obsessed with them, they wouldn't want you. So I just wanted to tell you guys that this thing the people are shouting, karma came so early. Karma. It is not karma, it is pattern. If Twoface leaves Natasha, he will still attract somebody like her again. Men like that love hyper, stubborn, masculine women. So let us stop pretending in the comment section like this is absurd. Because a lot of your husbands, your brothers and your friends are in the same situation. Some men, you can't pull them away from such women. That is what they like. And that is the reason why it is called emotion, because you never get to understand it. These two people are always, but they are always still protecting themselves. When they finish fighting, they have a way of making up and coming back to the media and say, oh, everything is fine. Why am I making this video? Pattern. If you want to stop attracting your ex, you need to first of all heal. If I'm supposed to talk to Baba, I will tell him that you don't have any business getting married again. After a long relationship and marriage with Macaulay and the scandal of you having too many children everywhere, I felt like when you came out of this marriage, you could just first breathe, pursue your career, rest, enjoy the girls with no stress. So Baba, now you sing, I like woman, I dare straightforward. Oh. So I feel it was a little bit too early. But on the other end, there is what is called rebound. When a man or a woman is going through emotional hazard, breakup, relationship drama, sometimes they just need another person to heal. So long as they get somebody to occupy that particular space, it is easier for them to move on. So I think that's what's happening here. From me, I will wish them the best in their marriage. And I'm going to say this to Natasha and to Twoface. Anytime you guys get tired or you feel like this marriage is not going to work again, please, the both of you can live peacefully. In fact, I don't think a lot of you want to go through that route of when one person dies. In fact, I have seen men suffer when something happens to their wives, and I have seen women suffer when something happens to their husbands. So if you guys feel like people are tired, it's getting too toxic, you guys can no longer manage yourself, please step back. Okay? Take a break, rest. I'm not here to start pushing blings, because relationship and marriage is not easy. You just have to be learning each other. I'm just going to say step back, rest and relax. But in all honesty, Twoface does not need help. He loves Natasha. And anytime he says he's tired or she's tired, they are both adults. They can take a step back and walk away. And don't forget, pattern is different from karma. Imagination no go kill you there.